The Toronto Raptors respond in a huge way against the Brooklyn Nets with a 133-97 victory. Just what we needed, with an unlikely source starting at point guard, chipping in big time. Let's get into everything in today's post-game show. Welcome, Raptors fans, to today's post-game show. The Raptors just took down the Brooklyn Nets by 36 points. A huge win, a much-needed win as well. Remember, if you want a post-game show for virtually every single Raptors game, you make sure you are subscribed to Amateur Clips, and don't forget to drop a like on this video if you do enjoy. Let's get into the content. So, the start of the game, strange decision by Nick Nurse. I thought it was a great call leaving Fred VanVleet out. He's clearly not healthy enough to play at his best or near his best. Give him a rest, let him come back close to 100%. But a bold call going with Malachi Flynn from the start in this game, his second start of the season. And I gotta be honest, I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. I thought that running Siakam as a point guard, which we've done before successfully, would have made more sense, but probably could not have been more wrong. Malachi Flynn was great. He was orchestrating the offense and pushing the pace of the offense, something Fred VanVleet has been struggling to do with the injury in the last couple of games. Flynn brought it, and he brought it right from the jump. In fact, he was the highest plus-minus on the court tonight with a plus 42. What a performance from the Raptors. I mean, everything that went wrong in the 32-point loss to the Hornets and the 27-point loss to the Hawks, we did what hurt us. We pushed the pace of the offense. We pushed the pace. We worked quickly, isolating a lot of good looks down low. Despite a really bad shooting night for Siakam, he drew a lot of attention, which gave Scotty Barnes a ton of good looks under the rim in the first half, which was huge. Siakam was great in the first half, despite shooting 1 for 10 in the half. Obviously, that's a big problem, but as far as orchestrating play, he was influential in proceedings. And again, pushing the pace, getting those easy looks, and probably the biggest thing, knocking down threes, specifically corner threes. The Raptors probably get like 3 or 4 corner threes a game. Today, Thaddeus Young gave us a couple. He was 3 for 3 from 3. Boucher gave us a couple, 2 for 4 from 3. Achua gave us a couple, 3 for 5 from 3. Like, the shots were falling from 3, which opens up the paint that much more for players like Scotty Barnes to put up an equal to career high 28 points. Along with that fantastic offense, the Raptors defense was absolutely on it tonight. I know it's not a full-strength Brooklyn Nets team, but the Raptors just got blown out twice in a row, and they really needed a win like this. So let's talk about the stats from this game. Going with the Raptors again, Siakam was 2 for 14 from the field. That's ugly, 6 assists, but all in all for Siakam, I thought he was dictating a lot of proceedings in the first half, drawing a lot of attention, which freed up the spaces for guys like Barnes, Achua, and Flynn to go eat. And eat is what they did. Barnes, 12 for 14, 28 points, equal to a career high, 16 rebounds, 5 steals. Oh my goodness. What a game from Scotty Barnes. Wish he could have dropped that 30 bomb, but we'll take that performance. Malachi Flynn again. Even without those points, Malachi Flynn was great at dictating the play, dictating the pace of play. But 18 points on 7 for 11 shooting, 3 for 5 from 3 is a very welcome sight. The last couple of games for Malachi Flynn has been just, he's gotten his chances in garbage time. He's played well, but the missing part of his game has been just knocking down the shots. He'll play well in those garbage time periods and go 0 for 5 from 3. Today was different. He was knocking down those shots, mixed with playing well as the point guard that the team needs. That was key for Malachi Flynn. Gary Trent doesn't get many points. Birch, another rough outing for him, but lots of other guys chipped in, like Achua, who was great against the Hawks and even better tonight. 8 for 14 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists as well. What a performance from Precious Achua off the bench. I am so stunned by that performance. Thaddeus Young gave us some great minutes. Chris Boucher gave us some great minutes. I mean, look at all these bench points. How rare is it for us to get all of these bench points? I absolutely love it. Somebody in chat said 65 bench points. I can't do the quick maths like that on that right now, but probably somewhere in that range. So great. Raptors win every single quarter up here. Another welcome sight, and it's because of the shooting. We shot over 50% from the field, almost 50% from 3. Despite 9 minutes of garbage time virtually. And we keep them at bay. We keep them at bay in the shooting categories. in the efficiency standpoint. Free throws could have been better, but didn't really come into play. We out-rebound them even just slightly. Another key stat is the turnovers we forced, 23-13 in turnovers, and score 31 points off of those turnovers. 36-point margin of victory, 31 points off turnovers. That's a key part of the Raptors game, getting those offensive rebounds as well. Everything went well. Everything went well for the Raptors. Whereas the last couple of games, everything has gone wrong. Everything went right tonight. And the Raptors 100% absolutely needed it to happen. And they got it to happen. And it was a bold call by Nick Nurse to go with Flynn. But the last game, again, he played fine. And he earned himself the opportunity to play. This game, I hope, does wonders for his confidence. I goof on him a lot. I clown on him a lot. And I call him out a lot because he just hasn't been good enough this season. But I hope this performance can be the start of what is somebody we can rely on off of the bench. We really need a backup point guard we can rely on. So if he can find any sort of consistency like this, not saying he has to be this good every game, but some sort of consistency to the point where we can rely on him to come off the bench every game, is something I would really like for this team. It would take a lot of the load off Fred VanVleet as the point guard. It would really help us in our floor spacing problems off of the bench if he can continue to hit shots. I mean, giving Fred a little bit more rest a game would be a welcome sight. It would just help out a ton. It would help out for his sake, for the team's sake, and I think all of that would be great. Precious Achiuwa, the rising star, coming into his own. I've had faith in him all season, and it's a really good spell for him that I hope he can continue to roll with. But the job for today is done. We got another job to do tomorrow. Big bounce back. Let's keep that energy flowing tomorrow. We play against the Brooklyn Nets as well tomorrow, back at home, in front of a full Scotiabank Arena crowd, so the players better be up for it, and we'll see what sort of reception Goran Dragic gets. I am sure it is not going to be a great one. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching this video. What a win for the Raptors. I am so happy for the Raptors to come away with the win in this one. They really needed that bounce back. If you did enjoy this post-game show, then make sure you are subscribed to Amateur Clips for virtually a post-game show for every single Raptors game. And don't forget to drop a like on this video as well to let other Raptors fans know that this is a post-game show that they need to check out as well. I'll catch you again next time for another post-game show.